What is up, everybody, and welcome to another video. In today's video, I am inside of Krog Street Tunnel, which is going to be a little bit loud, so I'm sorry about that, but you can already see on the walls all of the crazy graffiti in this tunnel. This thing is a Atlanta staple with just some of the most insane artwork that is always changing inside of it. It's just really, really cool. We actually shot here for the last video, which is exciting. So yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff going on here in this tunnel. But yeah, this is a Atlanta trademark. This is a classic place. I'm flipping my beautiful custom orange and black Cracker-ackin'. Absolutely love this thing. I just recently tuned it up using some Carbon Honey, which is a lube that I've actually been very impressed with so far, so hopefully that continues. I still need to test it more before I'm willing to give my full thoughts on what I think about it. But today's topic actually comes from a friend of mine who you might know as Captain American. Yang is a really cool dude who's been making stuff on YouTube for quite some time now. He's been making a lot of good stuff. I used to be subscribed to his channel way back in the day. So yeah, Eric's really cool, and he sent me a topic on Instagram that was, why not talk about the concept of female flippers, because that might actually be something cool to bring up, because there is a bit of a problem in the Balisong community with misogyny, and that is something that I think is very important to talk about. So one of the problems that we have, I think, is that there's just a consistent problem with people either worshiping and idolizing female flippers for the fact that they are female and not for their skills in of themselves, but also just being weird and misogynistic and creepy about it in ways that are just really not cool. I don't know, it's been a consistent problem that I've been aware of for an extremely long time with stuff like, oh my god, wow, the name is escaping me just because I'm having to think about it right now. But people like Artsy have had to deal with it, and people, oh my god, she's one of the best flippers too, and I cannot think of her name off the top of my head, and I feel absolutely terrible about it because I've talked about her in previous videos. But what I'm getting at is that there is a distinct problem in the community where when you find someone who's a female flipper, what a lot of the community seems to do is oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to get in her pants, because that is the one thing that my brain understands how to do, and that's what I'm gonna do in this scenario. And so they end up getting all creepy and up in these people's DMs and acting weirdly misogynistic and worshiping them as the best thing since sliced bread, but not over their incredible skills, which many of them have some of the best flipping I've ever seen. But no, that's not the reason that they're being worshipped here. They're being worshipped because they're female, and these people think that they'll have a chance in bed with this person, and that is frankly disgusting. So I don't know, it's something that a lot of people have had to deal with, and it makes me really sad. Here's the thing to know. If you are online and you see somebody and you want to bother them, don't do it. Stop harassing people. When a female flipper opens an Ask Me Anything on their Instagram story and you post a bunch of weird, disgusting, horny messages, you are not being cool or courteous or anything like that. You're being a disgusting, horrible person. So please don't do that. Please don't harass people simply because of their gender. I can't believe this is a thing that I have to say, but this is a distinct problem that I have seen within the Balisong community. This is something of a toxic situation that I've had to see the sort of results of, and I'm just really, really not a fan of it whatsoever. It is just super uncool. It really needs to stop. It really needs to not be a thing that happens at all, because it just doesn't matter, dude. And you have no chance. You have such a no chance that you literally have a negative chance in these kind of scenarios. Like, you have less than 0% chance. It's so funny, and you are making yourself look like such an asshole by doing this kind of stuff. But the problem is that even if it reflects badly on the people that are doing it, you know who it reflects the worst on? Or at least the people that it affects the worst? The person that you're freaking doing it to. Because if you had to suffer through the amount of bullshit comments these people get, you would have a very bad time. It sucks getting objectified in that way so often and so consistently that anytime you attempt to do anything, you end up having this freaking horrific response from the community that is just so cringy and so sad, and like, honestly, just stop. Please stop. Like, I think my opinion in this is, like, obviously we can't get the people who are going to be creepy to not be creepy, because that's just kind of the way it is. But I would like to see more of a push of people telling people who are being creepy, hey, dude, stop that. You know, I can say, hey, if you're a creeper, don't be a creeper, all I want, but that's not going to affect things very much. But if we as a community take a stand against people being freaking creepy against female flippers or just anybody, then that would be a lot healthier, because as a community we can squash that problem instead of just one person talking about creepy people and then being like, oh yeah, that's a problem, I hope somebody does something about it. So yeah, I don't know. This is just something that's been on my mind, and like, I'm very thankful for Eric for bringing this up to me, because personally I think it is a very good topic to talk about and something that needs to be said within the Balisong community, because like, it's a problem and it's not something that we can take lightly. It's something that we really need to take care of and make sure that everybody exists comfortably within this community. There is a reason that I created the Balisong Pride shirt, and that's because Balisongs are so diverse. Our community should be just as diverse to match them. And I think that that is something that I see as a very big goal. That is the loudest bus with the worst brakes that just pulled up next to me. That is hilarious. But yeah, I see that as being a huge goal for me, and it's something that I really, really, really want to make happen, is making the community a comfortable and accepting place for pretty much everybody. And so seeing stuff like this, just, it disappoints me to no end, and I think it's something that we as a community could easily crack down on and make sure that this kind of behavior is seriously just not tolerated, because it is so unhelpful to us as a whole. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. I just wanted to get something like that out there, because misogyny in our community is no bueno, and we cannot have that if we hope to continue being an awesome and creative and loving community. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have really been enjoying my orange and black cracker rack, and this thing is just so much fun. I put all new hardware in it because the old hardware was actually kind of stripped, so this is now all new hardware. It is one of the nuttiest cracker rackins with the new hardware that like I've ever tried. I put carbon honey in it, which, as I said, I've been really liking the carbon honey. It's not, you know, I haven't done it long enough to really have a great idea of how good it is, but I do know that I like it a substantial bit, and it is one of the most unique lubricants, which is, you know, I think important. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.